Hello boys, you're fucking here. Today I'm gonna be teaching you who the best team you can build around Bolasie is below 500k. Because it's gonna be a full Prem. You can do a hybrid if you want, but this time I just wanted to go full on Prem. You'll get 100k. This is a very nice squad. I wanna know down below, are you gonna complete Bolasie? Is he the player you want for your team, yes or no? I think this card is, if you want me to review it, it's quite interesting because he has 5 skill, 3 weak foot, which is, I don't like that, like the weak foot, but he's quite fun. He has, you know, throughout FIFA is quite unique. You can either go for engine if you want it as a cam, which I think is the best chemistry, or you can just go for hunter if you just want to abuse space and score a bit more with him. But for the cam, engine, for the wing, hunter, 100%. Now, how are we gonna build this squad around him? Well, I think on defense, because it's Prem, the best defense Prem can get, even if it's a bit overpriced, maybe considering we're gonna go for 500k, is gonna be Gomez and Walker. And by the way, don't think that because this team is 500k you cannot upgrade it anyway. No, there's a lot of ways to upgrade this squad, a lot of players that you can upgrade, and I'll show you who they are straight away, so don't you worry. As a keeper, this is the first upgrade that you can actually do. I put Nick Pope because he's quite tall, and in honesty, I feel like the keeper, it seriously does not make that much of a difference in FIFA. I don't know why, dude, but if I play with Pope or if I play with like Ederson or Allison, they are all garbage anyways, bruh. So at the end of the day, pick whoever you prefer. I'm gonna put Pope so I make the price of this squad a bit cheaper. And one thing though that you can consider is who is the best with the ball on their feet. So when you get team pressure, they can, you know, do crosses to either your right back or your left back. But well, again, that's something you have to consider. Now, your right back, this is gonna be the regular sweaty right back that everyone is gonna get, and it's Semedo. At the end of the day, you could get someone different. You could get Cancelo, you could get Pereira if you want more passing, but Semedo overall is one of the most reliable options in the full league. I think people love Walker as well, but if you were to put Walker there, your centre back in this case, who will it be? Who will it be? Most of you, what? Tomori. Most of you might even say, oh, you know what? I'll go ahead and I'll get Van Dijk. Not good enough. I'll go ahead and I'll get Laporte. Not good enough. If you really want someone, you could even get Semedo centre back, if I'm honest with you. That's what I used to use in FIFA 20, and it was absolutely cracked. But I don't want you guys to hate me. I want you guys to actually use the teams I'm telling you. So Walker, Gomez, Semedo, and then your left back. In here, we don't have much options. There is 2 alternatives. I'll give you 2 alternatives. So you can go full sweat mode. You can go full sweat mode with Mendy, and then linking him with Dembele, which is something that I like and actually makes the team a lot cheaper. But because I'm not gonna go with that, we're gonna put that on the bench. We're gonna go with Ellis, which is a player that I absolutely love. I love his passing. I love his, seriously boys, his long passes with curve and the way he can bend the ball like he's flipping Beckham from the left back to the winger is insane. So if you have a good winger here, where we're gonna spend every single bit of our coins. We're gonna go for Rashford. Rashford is gonna be our left winger. This guy, believe me boys, is absolutely cracked. It's 100% worth that the half of the price of the full team goes on Rashford, just because of how he aids he is. Every time the ball bounces on him, he keeps it. So yeah, Rashi there, and then all we need to make sure of is we get 2 center mids, another winger, and a striker, or if you want to use him striker, another winger that can play here. That's where issues arise, but because who on earth are you gonna put right winger in Prem? People would say, oh yeah, put Salah. 3-star week for 300k, bro. You're 100% better just playing Rashi off cam even. Get this Lucas. Not everyone has a 300k to completing. Get Mahrez. Every single one of you hates Mahrez every time I tell you. Get Lucas Moura. Yeah, it's actually quite good. He's actually quite good. If you want a Moura, you can get Moura. It makes the team cheaper. But a lot of you guys, you know, you think he's a bit outdated. You have used him too much. He has a bit low stamina, and the passing is like, nah, maybe you could get something better. That's where I tell you, okay, so go and get Podence. Podence is definitely 100% an upgrade on Lucas, and I'll recommend every single one of you to use him with Hunter on 7 chem. He has 94 pace with insane agility, balance, good stamina, decent passing, and insane shooting. 100% use this guy. I used him as a right winger and he was absolutely cracked. I loved him. He was a bit small, but it's okay. You know, you make it work. You can make your own decision there, by the way. You can go for Lucas as well if you want to, because this guy is 70k at the end of the day. Then in midfield, again, this is rough. I want to go for value for coins, so I went with Sissoko. I don't know if there is any other option, like any other CDM option in this league. Maybe Pogba if you like. Yeah, if you really like Pogba, you could get Pogba. Let's put him there in case I want to look at him in the future. And then your sentiment, you can basically put anyone from Prem. And I feel like one of the best ones from Prem, value for coins wise, is gonna have to be Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum has 4 of his dribbling, his passing, his stamina. You put a shadow on him, 86 defending with 86 pace. 86 pace ain't the best in the world, but it's gonna do the job 100% in that center mid role. Some people I've heard they don't like Wijnaldum. I'm gonna go with Wijnaldum, but yet again, you're welcome to put Alan there if you want him, or you're welcome to put anyone you want. I'm gonna put Wijnaldum just because it is what it is. Even if you have an icon, you can put him there. And now we go to the next position, which is quite interesting. The striker really depends on what you want, or what you like, or what you're used to. So personally, and you guys know me, my favorite one is Son. But if you got Saha from the red picks, get Saha. If you want this new JOTA who is 70k, severely underrated. I think 70k is still expensive. More than likely he's gonna settle for like 20 or 30k. Put the 100 on him. You have 88 shooting and a car that's going to be more responsive than Son. So I'm going to put JOTA this time, just because I want to make it different for you guys and give you more alternatives. But Son is going to be the one that you can use in case, you know, you're like, oh yeah, I don't mind to use a player of Chem up front. You know, 7 Chem and he has 90 shooting overall. This guy in front of goal is going to be better at shooting than Moura. But I like his dribbling. I like Moura's dribbling a lot more than Son's. He's shorter with better agility, balance. You know the drill. So yeah, you decide there whatever you want. This team, as you can see, goes for, I don't know if I said 400k at the start. It goes for 500k. Again, you can make it cheaper. You can make it a lot cheaper if you change this guy and you just get Moura there. So you make it for 400k like that. Or, as I said, to make it a lot more cheaper, if you really don't mind Rashi, and actually you can 100% put Rashi up front, right? You can put Rashi left forward, take him out, get Mendy in, and then get your left mid in, who's gonna be Dembele. You can do this again, 500k, so you can change that, put him left forward, and get rid of him, so you actually lose, and then you have 400k. That's a 400k team for Prem. If you liked it, don't forget to hit a follow button. Oh, sorry, let me show you the how you play in game, because some of you may want to know, oh shit, Crunchy, how do I play this in game? So Sissoko left, put him on balance, so he's always rushing forward. Again, if it's Ellis, it's Ellis. If you have Dembele, he's a great left winger, and exactly like this you can play it. If you have Dembele, if you have him there, and then your left mid, actually you could even put your left mid to be Son rather than Rashi if you wanted to. You could play like this, you could play like this, you could play something like this, or just Rashford, you know? You could just put Rashford. Oh yeah, sometimes this thing glitches like that. You can just play Rashi there. Done. With him there, and this is Podence. I think this team overall for 500k is an absolutely insane squad, you know? You're gonna wreck people with this. You can do the 400k variation, you can do the 300k variation, whatever you prefer. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Love you all. See you. Goodbye.